Yo, 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 yo. What's up, everybody? My name is Juwan Rohan, and this is the Misguided Podcast, where we intend to guide you to a better future. I'm sitting here with DJ Gutta Butta from Vallejo. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, Brody. Thank you for having me, man.
Of course, man. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to be able to talk and just you know talk about stories and really dissect them and help people along the way. You feel me? So I know it's early. It's not 47. It's early for a producer. For everyone who doesn't know, man, producers be up all night, right? And that's kind of like game time, like for artists too. Like I don't know why I'm most creative at nighttime.
For sure. Right now, I'm definitely in a blur, but we're gonna make it happen.
We about to take a long nap after this one. It's all good, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for sticking to the schedule. It'd be hard, man. Sometimes it'd be hard. I have to schedule like 3 different times. I'm like, man.
Oh yeah, man. I already know because I did double interviews before when I did a project with Slimmy B. Man, it was so hard getting that dude in these interviews.
I'm already knowing for real. That's crazy, but man, yeah. So we're gonna get to know your story and just hear some stories from you about how you are navigating through this music industry in ways you can improve, things you've done really well, and etc. Just a little background. I think you popped up on my Spotify shit like maybe a couple of weeks ago. So I honestly have never heard of you until a couple of weeks ago, and I heard of you and I was like, oh shit. And then I saw you was with the boy LaRussell. You had just dropped the track, and I was like, that's the boy. Like, let me check it out. Shit slapped. I was like, oh, and then I started looking at his catalog. I'm like, oh, he like with everybody. But I see, okay. He a Bay dude. I like it. And so,
Bay Area home raised, man.
Yeah, so I just like started checking out more of your shit. I was downloading shit, and I was like, let me hit him up and see if he'll come up here. And you responded right away, so I appreciate that, my brother.
Yeah, I appreciate you too, man.
For sure. So let's go ahead and start. You from Vallejo, born and raised?
Yeah, born and raised.
Nice. And you went to where'd you go to school?
I went to Vallejo Middle and Vallejo High.
Oh, okay, Vallejo High. I didn't know if it was what's the other one? Jesse Bethel?
That's around the corner. I didn't really go to Bethel at all.
Okay, nice. So you from Vallejo. What'd you do after graduating high school?
I've been in the music ever since. Really, after high school, I was working with Thiz Nation and Kilo Curtin for a while.
Okay, yeah. What was you doing for Thiz Nation?
Pretty much just getting mentored, by Kilo. Background, just promoting and stuff.
Okay, that's dope. So I guess then we got to go back a little further because you just started music right off the back. So how long have you been doing music? What got you interested in music?
I started doing music to help my friend out, man, because I seen he was pretty dope and he just needed some push. So really, I was just, the background guy pushing my boys, man, to help them get further.
Yeah. Who's your boy?
Boy, his name was Lil Crappy, one of my boys from my neighborhood.
Okay. Is he still rapping?
He's still rapping, but I don't really deal with him too much anymore. So once that really stopped working out, I really just invested in myself, and that's when I really took off.
That makes sense. What? How old were you when this happened? Middle school, high school?
He was in high school.
Nice. Man, my favorite thing about high school is like when everyone would like freestyle at lunch. You feel me?
Oh yeah, man. We used to do it in the classroom.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Saying like you just pop a beat on the table and then everyone just go. It don't even matter if you whack. Like you just go. You feel me? Like
sure.
That shit was cool.
But I never was the one to rap though, for sure. I can't rap at all.
Not at all. You don't even do no Birdman ad libs or anything?
Nothing.
You said I'm gonna keep my little my little tag on there, and that's all you gonna hear.
That's it. That's it.
Is that you in the tag, or did you hire someone to do it?
That's me.
Oh shit. Okay. I didn't know because sometimes they have other people, and I was like, oh, I like that tag. It's fine.
Sure. Yeah, I had it was a lot of controversy behind that. They thought I was crazy, man, when I first did it. Yeah. I'm like, man, watch.
Why? All right. I need to know because when I heard the name, I was like, what? Why did he pick that name? So please tell me why you picked this name.
Man, I got named that really in high school from bowling. I was real weak in bowling. I used to throw nothing but gutter balls.
So that's how you came by. I like it. Gutter butter. It you know why it does so well is because it's like it rolls off the tongue like gutter butter. It's like You feel me? Like, and no matter how nasty or weird it sounds, it's just like, yeah.
For sure. I get a lot of that for sure.
Yeah, yeah. That was my first thing. Is like, man, this name. But anyways, that's cool. That's cool. So you helping out your friend. That's dope, man. Shit, I wish I had a friend who was just like, let me just learn how to produce for you, right? Nah, but,
Yeah.
so that's cool. And then you start working with This Nation. And then what happens after that? Like, how do you kind of start developing your name and your sound?
Pretty much my big homie Kilo Kurt, he told me to build my own brand and pretty much just never forget about myself and to worry about, just build my brand and keep building. So at the same time, while I was promoting This Nation with him, he was helping me with my brand at the same time.
Got it. And let's talk about logistics. So how are you promoting yourself and getting your name out here? Right now, for producers, it's very hot to do TikTok, right? It's very hot to do BeatStars, where you upload your beat, you can sell it on YouTube, right? You do the type beats. So how are you getting your name out there at that time?
I got my name out there pretty much by just dropping music.
But all right, so you dropping music though. Are you getting people to rap on your beats and they're spreading the music for you, or how?
Man, most of the time I'm doing it all myself.
With no features though, or what you mean?
Like, yeah, like I get the features and stuff, but I put in all the footwork. Like I don't really need them to do too much promoting because I'm gonna get it to their fans regardless.
Okay. So you're getting the features. How are you securing the features?
Like sometimes through relationships.
Yep.
And sometimes I gotta pay a little cash.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I feel it. And all right, I want to get into that too. But let me write that down. We're gonna get into that a little bit later. A little bit. Okay. So let's talk about sounds. What was kind of like the reason for picking your sound, your type of like Bay Area beats and stuff like that? Besides this nation, was like, did you always just have a gravity towards, growing up, maybe E40 from Vallejo, like?
Pretty much like my sound, just like I can't, like it started with like working with L Fingers. Mm-hmm. He pretty much had this bass sound like down pat, like with him and Lil Yee when they did that war song back in the day. That's when I started working with L Fingers. I pretty much built my sound around that, like with L Fingers, and like we had this little formula we did.
Yep. Okay. No, that's what's up. That's what's up. What is some advice for new producers getting into this music industry? Because the music industry is hard. Like,
it's hard,
like,
man.
It's hard.
You gotta just keep working, man. Don't get down. You gotta send beats, man. You gotta keep sending beats, no matter how many times they don't rap on them, and then you gotta just keep trying, man.
Yeah, that's facts. Like, what's kind of like your shooting percentage right now? Well, right now it's a little bit probably better, but what's your shooting percentage of how many beats you send out of 10? How many features you get back?
I say I'm at about 60, 70.
60, 70, and it took a while to get there, huh?
Yeah.
It used to probably be like maybe 1 to 3.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I came in with Blue Jeans, man. Blue Jeans was one of my first artists I was working with. And he pretty much, man, he pretty much gave me a verse anytime I needed one.
That's good, man. Yeah, you gotta have those people. And that's how you kind of build like a name, and you start getting your sound, you build your sound around them and stuff like that. And then that's just that I fucks with that for real. Okay. So you're sending your beats to these people. What was kind of your first big securing an artist moment? And who was the artist?
My first, it was actually the first single I did with I did a single called You Ain't Ready with Slimmy B, Sleepy D, and Blue Jeans.
Okay. And how'd you secure that? Was it off connections?
Yeah, with a couple connections through well, out here in Vegas, me and Blue Jeans live out here in Vegas, so I did that with him. And then how I just heard the song, I said, man, let me call Slimmy B growing up through Vallejo. We all from the same neighborhood, North Vallejo. And he pretty much, that's when he was first coming up. So I called him right at the time, man, when Anti just broke off.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Sleepy D, I've been dealing with Sleepy D and D-Lo for a long time through Kilo Kurt, through This Nation.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. So you released that, and then once you released it, like what happened? Like how was the fan base? How was the support from people? Did people start hitting you up and being like, "Hey, I need a beat"? You feel me? Or like, yeah,
Yeah, not the first song.
yeah, it takes a while.
It
It
takes
got
a
it.
while, but
Yeah.
the first song did real good. Like it did good than I even expected it to do. Really, it
That's
did
good.
about it did about 600K on YouTube.
Y'all did a video?
Yeah, we did a video for that. It did real good.
I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna watch it out after this.
It's called You Ain't Ready.
Um, okay, and while you're doing all these, these features and stuff, are you like, is this your only job? Are you working on the side? You got some side hustles? Let's talk about that.
I said I do. I'm in a dog game. I got a kennel called Purple Lane Kennels as well.
Purple Lane Kennels. Oh,
Yeah,
that's what the email was for. I was trying to figure out what.
yeah. I do dogs, man. I do it all, man.
What kind of dogs?
I do exotic bullies and I do French bulldogs.
Let's talk about that, man, because I ain't never had nobody on here that talks about that and like the dog breeding and stuff. So how the hell did you get into that? First of all, let's start from there.
It started in 2016. Really, I just like dogs. And my homeboy, JL over at My Figures Kennel, man, he called me one day. It was like New Year. He said, man, start your New Year's off right, man. I got a dog for you. And he just gave me my first dog, and pretty much since then I just took off.
Okay, and then he gave you your first dog, and you were like, all right, like let me try breeding them, and then so you just bought more, you put them together, and you do it at home.
Yeah, I do it at home. I just started off. I started off grinding, man. Like I yeah, I started off. I do it at home, and I just started off real like a small time guy. Now I'm getting up there, man.
You getting up there? What's your website? Do you have a website or Instagram?
Uh, I got Instagram. It's at Purple Lane Kennels.
Purple Lane. That's dope. And so, how do you promote that, man? How do you promote this type of business? I'm super intrigued.
With like word of mouth and Instagram and just having good quality. Like good quality sells itself. And just being a good businessman. It go hand in hand.
Facts.
Everything really go hand in hand, even with this music stuff. Like people want to just deal with me.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. It's really, bro. A lot of people think they have to sell a product, but bro, you really sell yourself. Like if you're just a good person and everyone wants to work with you, you literally don't have to sell shit. They will come to you. And that's what I really take pride in is just being a genuine person. Oh, fuck with, oh, this one's dope. Damn, the one with the hair with the big ass ears. That's nice. Yeah, that's cool, man. So let's talk about numbers, man. So how much would you buy a puppy, or I guess how much do you sell the puppies for? And then what's the expenses of keeping them over time?
Okay, I sell them anywhere between 5 to 20,000.
Jesus.
Yeah, and it's not really expensive. It's more of time. You lose a lot of time dealing with these dogs. You got to devote a lot of time to them. I can't take a lot of vacations. I'm like when I go home to the Bay Area, I got to get back in 2 3 days because my dog's at the vet. I got to pay for them to get watched.
Yeah,
so I don't really be having a lot of time to do me a lot.
What man, because these are like high maintenance dogs, right?
Yeah.
So all right, I gotta
big high maintenance, man. I just had a big bill at the vet.
For what? What was it like? What was the what they need?
My bully, man. He needed to get his nose opened up, and then he needed eye surgery because his little extra skin kept getting him a little eye infection.
Yeah, I'm already knowing that bill was a lot of thousands.
Yeah. They make a lot of money, so you gotta take care of them.
So yeah, that's dude, 20,000 for a dog. All right, who bought one for 20,000? Like what? Like how did you find that person to buy a dog for 20,000?
I run ads on social media.
There you go, like Facebook or Google.
Yeah, all to the good spots, to the good areas where I think the money at.
There you go. I already know the rich neighborhoods, huh?
Yeah, Beverly Hills, Miami, New York.
All right, how do you ship the dogs, man?
I take them myself.
So if you get one in New York, you just gonna fly down on the plane with the dog and then
I have them meet me at the airport.
That's why. Oh man, that's why you could really charge a lot, dude. That's fucking fire, bro. Like, what do you have one scheduled? soon?
The last one I just took one a couple months ago to Kansas to Wichita.
That's how much was that one?
I sold it just for 8,000.
He said just for 8,000.
8,000.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
I bought my dog for 15,000. Like my bully. Yeah, so I knew like it's like in the dog game, what you spend is what you get back.
Yeah.
So if you buy a $3,000 dog, you're only gonna make about 2,000-3,000.
Yeah. Are you only sticking with these two breeds?
Yeah, I just like bullies and Frenchies.
Yeah, I mean, bro, those are really good ones, and everyone wants them. Like everyone. My barber got a Frenchie, and bro, the person he got it from, they do lotteries. I would suggest doing that, bro. A lot of people like put in like money, do the lottery, and then they win like a free dog, but then that's worth.
Oh yeah, we did that. We do the raffle. We do the ball raffles.
Yeah, bro. It be hella people on live. Like,
yeah, they got my page fired up, man. We sold out the raffle on one day.
Yeah, man, that shit is good. And yeah, so that's good, man. Damn, I never kind of knew the business of that. So that's really good. That's really good money. I like the side hustle. It's like a niche. You feel me? Like everyone want to be in the big time shit, right? And so I like to find these little niches where you can really succeed. And I know it's a lot of time. Is there a slow season? Because I know they have to obviously make the dog, right? Yeah. They gotta make the dog, and then there's like that time where you have to really take care of the dog in the first couple of weeks, right?
8 weeks.
8 weeks. So that usually a slow season for you. Like, how do you split your time between music and dog watching?
Like usually when I'm doing the dogs, I don't really do no music for 8 weeks. I try to just focus on this real fast and just get it out the way. And then it even helps out with my budget too, to even push more music.
I was just about to say it gets you ready to like go and really push the music after, because now you're like, all right, I got this money. I know it's coming. Who need a feature? Like, you feel me?
Yeah. Because a lot of people would be scared to put money into their careers. I'm not at all.
Nah, it's a bro, the best risk is in yourself, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather put the money in myself, knowing that I have full control of whether I make this successful or a failure. Instead of like, let's take stocks, for example. I love stocks, but let's take stocks. You just put your money in there and you like, okay, now I gotta wait. Now it's based on the market. I can't do anything besides buy low. That's it.
Exactly.
Like, so like, I love when I can manipulate shit and figure out a way like, all right, this ain't doing good. So how can I fix it to make sure I am cash flowing? Pretty much.
Exactly. And like everybody want to make money on music, but like I didn't start off like that. I started making money on accident, really.
All right, let's talk about how.
Yeah, I just do music. I just love making music, man. But I just can't rap, so I can help I can help any other aspect.
You need a ghostwriter, bro.
they be trying me, man. They be trying me. I just don't want to do it at all, man. I'm gonna leave that up to them.
Keep it separate, because that, you know, a lot of people actually get into producing because they want to rap, but that's the only way they could get into the rooms with the rappers. Yeah. Right. And so they just take advantage of that, which no, that's okay. You know, you gotta get it how you get it. But
for sure.
Yeah, I just think it's interesting, right? Like I like if you are a producer, you know your skills, stick with that and then master that. You feel me? So that's dope. Do you play instruments?
I do a little bit.
What, piano?
Yeah, but I got a team mostly that do all my production.
Nah, there you go, bro. There you go. That's cool. Let's talk about that first paycheck from producing. How much did you get paid for that first single you dropped with Slimy B?
I really didn't start. I made the most of my money like when I started working with Benny.
Benny?
Yeah, it was his artist named Benny from Vallejo.
I don't think I heard of him. Let me see.
Yeah, he was around 2017, like 2018, 2019. He was doing real good. He was a real big artist.
Okay. All right, his name pops up. So what's his oh, I think I got it. Okay. He's still making music?
Not really anymore. He kind of went down, and he kind of ain't really making a lot of music anymore.
Got you.
Like all that label stuff got to like he was dealing with Empire and stuff, and you know.
Empire good though, right?
They good, like, but he just his situation, man. I don't know what happened, man. Like he like money. He started owing him about $50,000 and stuff like that, and a lot of stuff going on.
Oh, that's man.
Like me and him made a lot of money together, but he never really made a lot of money with the label.
Oh. the first article that pops up is Benny, who declined to give his real name. That's funny. Yeah, but nice. That's dope, man. Okay, so as far as music, how like what's kind of the percentage of you paying for a feature versus using it off connections? Like, because I know, let's say like, do you respect someone who charges you for a feature and you kind of know them, right? Like y'all ain't brothers or anything like that, but you know them and they still want to charge you for a feature? How do you feel about that?
It's business, man. Like, you know, even when they don't charge me, I still give them a little tip.
Yeah, because time and that's kind of like their mean souls of making money, right? And if they're spending time to kind of not help you but work with you, they should be compensated.
Most of the time, like when you smart, like when you smart, you don't even want money up front. If it's a good song, you'll just take a percentage off the back end.
That's why I asked that question, is because I like that better. Like I'd rather instead of pay up front, I'd rather like, hey, let's just split, or like, you know what I mean? Like, let's get a deal off the back end, right?
Yeah. I like, sometimes I like paying for it just so I can take ownership from the jump too as well, if they let me.
Facts. Ownership is key. Do a lot of the rappers want ownership? Because I mean, I know there's like a hype.
A lot of them don't even care about it. They just want the money.
They just want the money. Yeah,
but that's what only one dude that was different was the wrestler.
Oh, for sure. He probably came to he did that with the podcast. He was like, hey, anything with my name on it that you get paid for, let's talk split sheets.
I respect it.
First person to ever do that. I was like, yes, bro. Yes. Yeah, he did it. I was like, I'll let you know if I ever get money. I'll just give it all to you. Nah, he's super humble. He's like 15 minutes away, man. He's super humble.
Yeah.
But that's cool. That's cool. All right, I want to talk about some of the features you got, man, because it's some big Bay Area names. Little Bean, MB Neal, obviously La Russell, the boy, and he not from the Bay, but Shooter Gang Coney. So how do you secure all these people?
Let's start with Shooter Gang Coney. We was out here in Vegas a couple years back with at my house. I had Elfingers living with me for a few months. We was just working. My producer, that was my super producer at the time, and he's from Sacramento. Mm-hmm. So he brought he had Sally Rue, Coney, and Shooter Gang. I mean, what's his name? Shooter Gang JoJo. They all came by the studio. And that's how, they came to the crib.
That's crazy.
They came to the crib, and so they was using my studio, and that's when this guy, that's Shooter Gang JoJo, he had a hit called Fresh Out. He did that out of my studio, man. That song did over 6 million views right out of my studio. And he left me a verse, and then Coney left me a verse, man. It's just real nigga shit, man. Blessings.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So what does Elfinger still live in Vegas?
Yeah, he's still out here in Vegas. Yeah, he be back and forth from here in LA.
Okay, that's nice. All right, let's talk about Lil Bean and MB Neal.
MB Neal, I've been working with MB Neal for a few years now. I got a couple songs with him. He used to always give me I've been dealing with MB Neal since he used to pay for shows to open up. Like I respect his hustle all the way, man. He came up. Like he always gave me free verses and stuff. But on the last one I got for him, I told him I'm gonna give you some money. Don't even worry about it. So yeah, so with MB Neal, we had a good relationship, but I gave him good tip for the last one.
I mean, yeah, he's been giving you verses for years, and he's really respected, especially in Stockton. But a lot of people do talk about his grind. So I mean, you don't have to talk about it too much. But you said you've known him since he was paying for shows. When was this? And were you guys? How'd you guys meet? Was it off Instagram? What?
Yeah, through Instagram. Through I know his boy Ched, man. Him Ched and Lay. That's how I met him. Them three. Okay. They paid to open up. They paid to open up at one of my shows. I threw my own shows too as well. I threw a show in San Rafael, and they paid to open up. And I just like I like their energy, man. I knew there was gonna be something one day.
That's dope, man. That's dope. And you gonna do a show out here in the Bay soon or what?
Man, my last one I threw, I did Ice for a Vessel out there last year.
Yeah. Oh, that's another one I was gonna ask is how the hell did you get that? Because I saw that name today for the first
Yeah.
time. I was like, how'd you get that?
My boy, So Dope, was out here working with him out here in Vegas. He called me. He's like, man, I be so stuck in my own world, man. Like I don't be knowing really who nobody is, because
Yeah.
unless you like, I got really tunnel vision. Like I'm in my own lane. So he was out here working with Iceberg Vezo. He called me like, man, let's come to the studio with me, bro. I got Iceberg Vezo out here. I'm like, man, who the hell is that? Man, so and I ended up missing out. On that. I didn't go.
What?
I didn't go. So he ended up getting the verse, everything, man. He got even recording freestyle video. He like everything was good. And I ended up having to pay a lot more than what I could have got it for if I would have went linked up with him out here. Then, okay. But once I linked up with him, everything was all good, man. He was a real good dude.
Bro, that's amazing. Yeah, bro, I fucks with it. His music is solid, man. That's why I was like, oh shit, that's big time. Is that probably the biggest artist you've worked with yet?
Yeah, one of them for sure.
Let's talk about Lil Bean.
Lil Bean is a good dude, man. Like it's so crazy. Like I don't know Lil Bean at all, but I know his little brother. His little brother grew up in Vallejo.
Okay. Where's Lil Bean from? San Francisco though, right?
He's from San Francisco.
Oh, okay. His brother grew up in Vallejo.
His brother grew up in Vallejo.
So that's how you met him?
Not actually. I met Lil Bean through my homie Angelo. He's actually from LA. Like I had to have one of my LA partners hook me up with Lil Bean. That's how crazy.
That's crazy.
The Bay Area be so strange, man. It's like it'd be hard out there, man.
We're gonna talk about it. Yeah, because let's go ahead and get into that, because I feel like the Bay Area, a lot of people want to leave the Bay Area in order to make it, because no one here wants to work together except La Russell.
For sure.
Like, you know what I mean? So
yeah, like they don't even want to ask each other to get on a song. Like it's crazy.
And why you think that is in the Bay? Why in the Bay though? Like I feel like that should be in LA.
Yeah, I just think it's just egos, man. The egos is different out there, man. Out here at home, like but it wasn't like that back in the day. You know, Mac Dre worked with Messy Marv. He worked with the Jackers. Like it's just different now. A lot of people be in their own lane, like doing their own thing.
Yeah, I feel like after like Mr. Fab, like once that like Young Kurt shit got around, right, and that type of era, I feel like that's when it kind of took the transition and shifted from like we all gonna work together to like now we gonna be independent. Like when the Lil B era, like that right? I feel like that's when everything shifted. Would you agree?
Yeah, for sure.
And it's probably because social media and all that shit was getting so big that these artists were taking advantage of it. So the fastest way to fame was beef, right? Like the pack and everything. So like they just kind of took that to advantage, and then everyone growing up listening to them just started like, oh, that's how I got to get there.
And then if you do, a lot of people think if you do a song with somebody, you automatically get in their politics and everything they got going on. I don't work like that at all, man. You can't put me in nobody else bull stuff they got going on just because I did a song with them. Like I don't work like that at all. I'm working with everybody, and everybody already work with me, man.
Facts. I fucks with it, man. That's cool. All right, we're gonna take a quick break and let you guys listen. Hey, would you mind if I played one of your songs between these clips?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, for sure. All right, guys, we'll be right back.
In the beginning, I made so many Airbnb mistakes, and here's another one. Not vetting your cleaners. Oh my God, this is so important because these are your like almost co-host. You need to build a good rapport and a good trust and partnership with your cleaners. And you need to vet them and make sure that the history that they say they have doing these cleanings is actually what they have in the experience. And I thought I did that. I thought I vetted this person, but they, had a cleaning, the first cleaning of the Airbnb, and they were a no-show. However, they were texting me lines saying that they were there. The place looks good. It's clean. And just, it was crazy. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. I really don't. Anyways, do your vetting. Get the right cleaners. Turnover B&B has really done me well. I think that cleaner was from Thumbtack, unfortunately. But Turnover B&B has
Yo, we are back. Hope you guys enjoyed that music. We are going to kick it off with the Hella Misguided segment, where I ask the same question to each entrepreneur and business owner that comes up on here. That question is simple. It is. If you were to write a letter to your 18-year-old self, what would you say in the letter?
I say keep going, man. Keep going. It's a positive light at the end.
Nice, nice. And what, looking back at your 18-year-old self, were you kind of like hesitant to keep going, or what was kind of going through your brain, and why would you say that now?
Man, when I was 18, man, I was kind of everywhere with it. Like, didn't know which direction to go to. I thought I wanted to play sports still, you know, just everywhere with it. I didn't know what I was going to do for real.
Yeah, facts. Would you? What sports did you play?
Baseball and football.
Oh, nice, nice. At Vallejo?
Man, I never made it to high school, man. I was a Bay Roof star.
Oh, okay, okay.
Bay Roof and Pop Warner star.
Yeah, nice, nice.
My grades wasn't good enough for high school, man.
Oh man, slipping up, huh? Sorry. Yeah. You don't need grades in the music. No. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. No, I like that advice, because at 18, like, people are just so confused, like, right? Like, you don't know what you want to do, and whatever you think you want to do at 18 is probably not what you're gonna end up doing. And so I respect that. Did you ever have like a real job?
Yep.
Where?
I did I was a labor worker with the refinery, and I worked at Tesla for a little bit.
When did you work at Tesla? What year was this?
I think it was like when they first came around out there. I think it was like 20 let's say 20 shit, when was that? I forget really, but I probably was about 20. Was I about 20?
Okay. How old are you now?
I'm 30.
30. Okay. Cool. That's what's up. So what, you graduated in 2014, right? Something
2010.
like oh yeah, I'm tripping. I was thinking of college. I'm tripping. Yeah, 2010. I'm 2012. I don't know why I was thinking of college.
2012?
Yeah, I'm 2012.
Where you graduated from?
Berkeley High.
Berkeley High.
Yep. You know anybody from up there? Shit, everybody a rapper up there. Yeah. Nah, that's cool. So what kind of artists are you looking to work with now? Like, who's on your like list? Like, I gotta get that artist. I gotta secure them.
Who I got? Really, I'm gonna start working with. I'm gonna venture off to LA a little more.
Okay.
I'm not really particular on who, but I'm really gonna start working with a lot more females more, because I got a female artist I work with a lot, but they're a lot more difficult than anything else.
Yeah.
You can't just do anything with the females, man. Get them dressed and get them here, tell them to come here. They're a lot more man, hands on.
Yeah. That's cool. What, any Bay females that you got in mind?
Yeah, I work with this artist named Miss A1.
Miss A1. Okay. Like rapper, singer?
Yeah, she a rapper.
Rapper. Nice. Have you worked with singers yet?
Only singer I worked with was Benny. Like, Benny, he's a singer. He's a singer and a rapper.
Okay. Nice. Is that like not your lane yet, or what?
I like it a little bit. It's not all the way though. I work with one. Her name Dale Trees.
Dale Trees. Okay. Have you heard of Elias Burbick or something like that from Sacramento?
Nope.
You should check him out. His voice dope. I think he'll sound dope on one of your tracks. He got a voice, and okay. He dope. He blew up on TikTok recently. So.
See, I'm not even on TikTok yet, man.
Bruh, that's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta get your shit up there. Just have them freestyle to your beats on there. Just play them something. That's all it takes, bro.
Yeah.
So how do you market yourself? Let's talk about that.
Really, just I was already, like, a lot of people already knew me, man, before I even started doing this. So I just get a lot of support from that. And then I just run a lot of ads, man, a lot of promotion, like, just I put my money where my mouth is.
What ads are you running for music?
I do Google ads, and I work with this company called what's their name? Shit, I forget their name right now. But I got this company that Empire gave me that I work with for promotion, and then I also use Audible Treats a couple times.
Audible Treats?
Yeah, it's a little publicist agency.
Oh, okay.
They promote a lot of big artists like Lil Wayne, Drake, Icewear Vezo, a lot of people like that.
Do they cost a lot?
Yes and no.
Yes and no. Depends on what you want.
Yeah.
What's kind of can you give some price ranges for like newer artists and stuff listening to this?
Really, you submit your music first, and they gotta like the music first, and like, because they secure a lot of interviews for you and a lot of press.
Okay.
and stuff like that. I did it one time because I did a project with Slimmy B called All Net, the All Net project. I did it with that, and it did pretty good. We got a lot of press all around the world, New
Nice.
York and stuff. Yeah, a lot of good feedback.
Nice. Okay. Okay. Nice. Kind of what's like, let's talk about startup costs for being like a producer for people that's always wanting to do it and just was like, I don't have the time or the ability to take that risk. What's like a good amount to get started?
Say about a couple thousand.
Yeah, like 2,000.
Yeah,
And what would be like the first things you would use that money towards?
you for sure need the computer, a computer and you need your computer and a keyboard.
Computer, yeah, keyboard is key. Yeah, yeah. They do got the. Do you ever use the keyboards in the system, the software?
Yeah, and I bought the what's the name too before the mini controller and
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. What program do you use?
I'm on Pro Tools pretty much.
Pro
All
Tools,
Pro
yeah.
Tools.
Did you ever fucked with the other one was Fruity Loops?
For sure.
Fruity
For
Loops.
sure.
That's the one that everyone started with, and then Pro Tools is like that's the more professional one. You ever used Ableton Live? That's what I use.
Yep, and Logic. I use Logic as well too.
Logic, yeah. I took a class in a music class in college, and they put me on the Logic, but I had already been using Ableton Live because like I was like working with like a EDM. I wasn't doing EDM music, but the producer, he was doing like EDM poppy music, and Ableton Live is like known for that. And so he was like, "Bro, you should use this one." And I started using Ableton Live. I love it. I love it. It's amazing. It's easy.
Yeah, I'm definitely finna get into some other genres as well for sure.
Which one you want to get into?
Like I got a boy who came over and singing me like some pop stuff. Like he was talking about breaking his, like how he broke his phone in a song. I said, man, it sounds pretty good. I'm gonna see what we can do, man.
Yeah, because that's the viral stuff, man. That's the Vegas. Yeah. Everybody want the Vegas shit. That Drake album he just released, that shit is trash, but everyone wants it. You know what I mean? Like they like that's just what's in. And so if you're in a industry like this, you gotta go with kind of what the people want. Obviously, stay true to your core. Like, nah, this is what I actually do. This is what this is my release, right? My therapy. But you gotta sometimes dip into different avenues. I respect it. Cool. Okay, so we talked about how to start. I want to know kind of what it's in your eyes, what does it take to stay relevant in the music industry?
You gotta just stay working. Like your worst enemy is not dropping no music, not getting no music out there. You gotta keep dropping, man, in order for the people to hear you, man. Yeah. You gotta stay consistent.
Yeah, like that Russ mentality, one song a week.
For sure. That could be good or bad.
Why do you think it could be bad? That's interesting. Over giving the audience too much so they don't miss you.
Yeah, sometimes that's what people say, but like how I got my name out there, that's what I did. I kept dropping back to back. Like me and Benny, I started with Benny. We did our first EP, and we just dropped back to back. We did a song, like every time I drop an EP with somebody, I shoot a video for each song on the tape. Yeah. We get the fans everything.
Oh, I need to look up the videos. That's what I was gonna do. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I fucks with that. What's who did you like grow up listening to? Like what rappers did you actually listen to? Like was it Pac? Was it, you know what I mean? Was it
we was all Lil Wayne and all them fans until Kilo Kurt and all them really say this with the Thiz and Mac Draft. If it wasn't for them, we all be Harlem shaking, man.
Yeah. Very true. That's funny. Did you ever listen to like back in our time too, was like the Soulja Boy, the like Lil B era, the Bow Wows. Like
I used to listen to Lil Bow Wow, Lil Romeo.
Yeah, who'd you like better?
I like the Lil Romeo a little better.
Oh, okay. Why? That's the first.
I don't know. I always go with the underdogs.
The underdogs. Even though his dad is like a billionaire.
He was an underdog in the music scene.
Yeah.
I work with a lot of underdogs.
I fucks with it. Yeah, I mean a lot of the people you work with, they're like very well known in their area, right? And so I guess it would be considered as an underdog. I mean, obviously they have fans elsewhere, but like people in the area really fuck with them. That's another question I want to get into. How come it's so hard to build an audience in your hometown?
Your hometown really don't support you a lot, man. Like a lot of my streams is not in Vallejo, California.
Yeah. But why do you think that is though? Is it because they grew up knowing you as not DJ Gutta Butta and they knew you as, something else? Like, why do you think that is?
I really can't get to the bottom of that because it's all love when they see you, but they just don't support like that.
They don't buy your clothes, they don't buy your beats or listen to your shit. Like, right? Like, I don't know. I always
they know everything you're doing, but they don't support it a lot.
Facts. Yeah, that's they know everything. They keep eyes on you.
Yeah.
What it is they just waiting for everyone else to fuck with you and be like, I knew him like way before. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah, it's that mentality. For sure, man. Well, we finna wrap it up. I appreciate it. It's been a hell of an episode. I like to wrap it up with a segment called Guided Conclusions. It's where I ask a question. It could be sad, it could be funny, it can make you cry. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Today's question is, I was laughing when I was writing this, but would you rather have to wear roller skates all day, every day for a year, or be locked in the house all day, every day for a year?
I could chill in the house all day, every day for a year.
Because you would just make beats, huh?
For sure. And I had the best time with myself.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, as a producer, are you more introvert or extrovert? Do you like being outside or what? Like, how's that?
It go, but like I do both, but most of the time I'm in the house, man. With me and my girl, man.
Chilling.
Yeah.
There you go. Nah, I fucks with it. I had asked Deshaun Visions, rapper from SAC. I had asked him, like, what's the best place to really focus on music? He was like, my closet. Like, I'd just be in my closet all day.
Sure.
So I was like, I could relate to that, like, shit. That's like, I don't understand how people work with like 20 dudes in the studio.
Yeah.
Like, is that how you, like, how do you work? Do you like
that's how I used to work. I used to work like that.
Yeah, but now you kind of like to focus and dial in.
Yeah, and I'm sending stuff off now.
Yeah, just like, yeah. Why? What was the reason for the change?
Man, it was really it was a big reason. I really, my studio got home invaded.
Oh.
Yeah, back in like few years back. So I just stopped doing the studio stuff like that.
In Vegas?
Yeah, out here in Vegas.
What, inside job?
I'm really not too sure. I really can't say.
Everyone okay though?
Yeah, everyone okay. I learned a valuable lesson. I know that. That's the best. I still got my life, man.
Yeah, no, for real. Now you gotta just lock it up. Ain't nobody coming in unless nigga, I know you, nigga. Close.
Like, right. The only one that uses my studio now is really my girl.
Oh yeah. Does she do music?
Yeah, she do music. That's who I was talking about. Miss A1.
Oh, Miss A1. Okay.
Yeah, check her out, man. She real dope, and she real hungry for it.
That's good, man. Shit, I like that too. That's like a little. It's nice to build something right together. So that's cool. And y'all both on the same. Y'all got the same mentality. Y'all got the same, like, hey, let's work, right? Let's smoke. Let's work. Let's go watch Netflix real quick. We'll go back to work. Yeah. That's cool, man. I fucks with it. Thank you for coming up here, man. Let everyone know where they can reach you, how they can contact you, and how they can buy a dog.
Man, y'all can contact me, man, at Purple Lane Kennels, man. Y'all can come DM me, man. Go look at everything, man. Come shop, man. Come shop with me. We got the best dogs out there in the Bay Area, out here in Las Vegas. You can find out my music, man, at DJ Gutta Butta on Apple Music, Spotify. Find me on Instagram at DJ Gutta Butta, yes. And on YouTube, DJ Gutta Butta, my official YouTube channel. Everything's there.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, man. And I hope you have a good Sunday. And make some dope ass beats today, all right?
Yes, appreciate you, man.
All right, you guys are listening to the Misguided Podcast, where we intend to guide you to a better future. Again, my name is Juwan, sitting here with DJ Gutta Butta. Make sure you check him out and make sure you check out his dogs. I'll see you on the other side.
Yes.